SZA, Kill Bill. What's up? What's Shamai Cook here on NCCU Audio. Now I got my guest co-host Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Faith is a little nervous because she's about to do the high report, but you're gonna do good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into your intro. It's time for the high report. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's your girl Faith and Marie Oates.
From pop culture to all the news at NCCU, this is the Hot Report
We're in this together. We're growing together.
on What's Hot.
Okay.
Turn it up.
Yes, we're in this together. We're growing together, Faith. Right?
Yes. That is my favorite line to say. I say that all the time.
I like that line. Yeah, because yesterday I made the intro and Faith was, cause I asked Faith, cause I knew Faith had a YouTube channel, so I had to get sound bites from her YouTube channel to put in the intro. I was like, Faith is very entertaining. She is very interesting. If you need to go give Faith Oates a follow on Instagram. She's very creative and she's very funny at that as well.
Yeah, I need to get back into my YouTube game because a lot of people say that. And it's like, oh.
I get that because I'm funny, but it's like it's too much. It's like so much to put it in one place. That's why I have the show because it's productive.
But like I'm a perfectionist, so I like cutting stuff out because I know I'd be acting a little too much.
See, the thing is, I have to get, and we're trying to stalling here, but I like that because I'm a perfectionist too, but at the same time, this is live.
Yeah.
And especially in my industry, like once it's live, once it's out, you can't go back and say it. So just keep moving forward.
But you're doing. I just want to say that you're doing such a great job. I'm so proud.
Oh, thank you so much, Faith. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Faith, what's in the hot report? Tell us what's in this hot report.
The hot report. Let's start off good.
Yeah.
NCCU media personality Shamai Cook announced that he's leaving NCCU after 2024 spring semester. Now, what's going on with that?
Okay, so yeah, I'm a hot topic. So over break, I made my decision to go to another HBCU because I was presented with the opportunity, another radio opportunity, to go have a bigger show on a bigger platform, and be me. Recently, I put out a statement. I was trending on Fizz. That's what the people were saying. I was trending on Fizz and stuff, and people didn't care. Like I didn't do that for that because I made a statement because people saw that I wasn't really active as I was last year because I'm not really happy here. I wouldn't say I'm not happy here. Just like I just don't like the vibe anymore. It's not the same as it was the year before. And I can't do things that I want to do because there are certain people in their respective. And I said this in my press release. And there's certain people in their respective positions that are not. I know. How do I put this in the right way? I'm not too fond of them in a great light. And I'm not trying to run from the situation, but when a position opened up for me to go to another institution and be me on a bigger platform with more resources and more opportunities, I took it, and it's at HBCU, and people. I hope people don't think I'm going to a PWI. It's definitely in the HBCU. I said that in the press release as well. And a lot of things people don't know. I see in our generation, reading is fundamental. Once people say, Shamai's leaving, that's what I'm leaving the NCCU. People just went, when they saw me, like Thesha, the Miss Sophomore, Thesha Johnson saw me yesterday. She said, Shamai, I thought you were leaving. I was like, read the press release, read the statement. I said, this would be my last semester. The reason why I'm staying, this is my last semester. One, I have an apartment and my lease isn't up. It is not up until July, so I really can't leave. Yeah, we don't want to break the lease. And also, I have other obligations that I want to do here. I'm helping people with their stuff. There's a debate club coming soon. I want to do that, and there's other things that I want to do. Finish off strong. I want to finish this show off strong. I did not want to just get up and leave this show because I help build this network and build rapport and build relationships because of this show. And, you know, I'm really grateful for what, you know, Central in this institution has really, you know, provided me. And I'm very grateful. And Central will always have a place in my heart. I will definitely come back for homecomings and all that stuff. But definitely I will love coming back. But enough of me. I don't, and even as being a journalist, I don't like being a story. But like I said, the reason why I made the story before, the reason why I said that, because people saw that I wasn't going to functions and I wasn't happy. They saw my mood. I started backing up on stuff. So they saw. So I put two and two together. And yeah, that's how things went. So
I am gonna say this though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're trying to finish off strong because he is also my brand ambassador. So we got a lot of projects
yes,
coming
we do.
up too.
Yes,
and I'm just happy that I seen you grow, and I'm glad that you're growing to do bigger things.
Yes,
and I'm just so proud
and
of
I
you.
would announce the school that I'm going to later in the semester,
Yes.
on the show. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And yeah, that's my little reaction to, you know, me. I'm not even on Fizz, but I saw the type of people who are saying stuff, and people are mean. Lord have mercy.
Really mean.
Me,
And,
I don't give a damn. You know,
2024,
2044, we're telling the truth,
we telling the truth. But
just like
we
Katt Williams is.
Katt Williams is telling. We all about truth and releasing the statements today.
Yes.
And today we're about to report Katt Williams recently called out comedians in a viral podcast interview with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp in a 2 hour and 46 minutes.
It's crazy. That's longer than the Marvin movie.
No, it really is. No, you're right.
The longest Marvin movie was 3 hours.
Yeah, the longest Marvel.
And you're hitting close to it. But guess what?
What?
Just like a Marvel movie,
Uh-huh.
I tuned in.
Yeah, we always tuned in.
He first said that Cedric the Entertainer stole one of his jokes.
Yeah, we have audio for that. Here it is.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times. I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that?
You know, Katt Williams, that the bust him in the stomach is crazy. It is crazy. You know,
But he's standing on business.
on
But
big business.
apparently, Cedric said that he did not steal the joke.
Yeah.
And that he did the joke a year before he even met Katt.
You know, I just don't like comedy. You know, but the thing is, that's another thing. Comedians always steal each other's jokes. Like that, I don't understand what's the big deal. I get originality. People want their own stuff, but at the same time,
It's
it's really not that serious to bring it up. But
it's not that serious, but I know with me,
uh-huh.
I had somebody recently stole
Oh,
something
definitely.
of mine.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you have a fair point. Okay, I'm looking at that perspective because I would be pissed if someone tried to copy this show or something that I did.
And
okay, allegedly, because this is not proven. This is because
not proven,
yeah.
but allegedly. I know with me, if I worked hard on something and I take pride in something that I do, and I see somebody try to rip it off, I'm gonna say a few words.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be like, hey, you know. But if they didn't respect it, then I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be Katt Williams. I'm gonna talk Johnny too.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
He also said some things about Steve Harvey.
Yeah, and we got audio for that.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
Overcame me.
Oh, that was a lot. He talked.
The thing is, though, Steve Harvey doesn't need to be a movie star. He even said in his, like, he says it multiple times, even with the interview that he did with Shannon Sharp, which major props to Shannon Sharp for getting this interview. He's doing really great things with his podcast. Steve Harvey wanted to be on television. He wanted to, host stuff, and he's doing great things. He got his own radio show. He hosts Family Feud, and he's an Emmy Award-winning, television host. So, like, I don't think, movies was not Steve Harvey's thing.
It's not everybody's thing. Everybody doesn't need to be in a movie.
Exactly.
I actually like the fact that he did something separate.
Yeah.
I love watching Steve Harvey.
Yes, he's really entertaining to see on television. Like, you see the difference between television and movies. And Chris Rock said this to Steve Harvey, or some comedian said this Denzel said this to Steve Harvey. When you watch someone on TV, you're letting them into your home.
Exactly.
When you go to movies, they're going out their way to see you.
Exactly.
So they're going to see you. When it comes to TV, you're letting them into your home.
And now, let's just keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Family Feud more that it's a black man standing there and he's hosting.
Exactly.
I did not know what Family Feud was until Steve Harvey came onto the scene and did his big one. So I respect it.
Yeah.
He's staying in his own lane.
He said, and what is a man unit? Like, he said, like, he making the scene.
I didn't know it was a man unit.
I didn't know that was a man unit, allegedly, because I don't know, because everybody has hair on top of their head at one point.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know it was a man unit, but it was cute. It was cute to me. I thought it was really nice. I didn't know it was fake.
All right. What else did he say?
He also spoke about Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I didn't really agree with this one, but here's what he said.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing?
I don't understand that. First of all, let's fact check this. Kevin Hart definitely sold out comedy stores. He sold out before his deals and stuff in movies. He sold out Carla's comedy store in New York. And Kevin really, like, he wasn't given anything. If you actually watch the documentary and that he did with Chris Rock that Katt was alluding to, it shows that his TV show failed. Like, he was in the middle, like, while they were about to release his TV show, the pilot, they said, no, we're going to cancel your show. Immediately, right before he was about to step on stage and introduce the show, he said, no, we're going to cancel your show. I think it was NBC or ABC canceled his show right before it even began. And that's tough. And he literally, Katt Williams, you're definitely wrong about, he was definitely wrong about Kevin Hart. And, Kevin Hart, he used to, Charlamagne the God said this on the Breakfast Club on Monday. Kevin Hart used to, like, do newsletters and ask for people's emails and do newsletters. Oh, here, I'm going to be at this city. I'm going to be at this city. Make sure you come see me. And, like, he paved the way for other comedians like Tiffany Haddish and other comedians and put them on the game. The right way. And he worked very hard. And I give major props to Kevin Hart because he's one of the hardest workers man in comedy. I
am agreeing with everything that you said. In my household, Kevin Hart is the top comedian in our household as of right now.
Yeah.
So to see him get bashed, it hurts me because I have seen him grow. There has been, I watched the documentary too.
Yeah, with Chris Rock, right? On
Chris
Netflix,
Rock,
yeah.
yeah. So I watched that too when I was bored one day, and I really do not feel like he's a plant. I feel like he really worked hard for his spot.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody should just give him his flowers because he has had a rough time.
He sure
the
did.
past
Yes.
few years, and I just feel like let's just give him a break. Let's just give him his spotlight.
And the shady part is that his ex-wife is going on tour with Katt.
Going on tour with Katt, and
Yeah, we digress.
I pray for blessings.
Yeah, we digress. All right, he said something else. He says Katt Williams is going to roll, but what else did he say?
Katt also accused Ludacris of being in the Illuminati.
Yeah, here's what he said. This is funny.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done it. Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people?
Yes.
It's part of what they give you.
Katt Williams, this fool is a mess. When it comes to Ludacris, I don't know. It's kind of true because when you look at Fast and Furious, why you think they were making all these Fast and Furious movies?
See,
the math is mathing.
And they're about to make another one.
Yes, they are.
And they're about to do a spinoff.
Yep.
I read about that somewhere. It look no. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one, the math is mathing on that one.
Math is mathing, and
it's
quick math too.
For real. We don't even need a calculator. But he said some stuff about Diddy too. And here's what he said. This is my favorite moment. This is the favorite moment of the whole show. Here it is.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know.
This is why. That's the best moment. Because Shannon's reaction is really what's happening. That's what really had me. And then the fact that, it's so many people that he mentioned. He mentioned T.D. Jakes, Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley. But we picked these ones because these are the top moments. But that P. Diddy one, P. Diddy liked the party. And you got to tell him no. You got to tell him no.
It's getting real out here because a lot of things is coming out.
About Diddy.
And that just
all alleged because he's innocent until the proven guilty, but allegedly. Yep.
It's just this right here, what he said, is just the icing on the cake.
Yep.
And I don't think I want a slice of that cake. I am not. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it was very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
And if you didn't read between the lines,
you missed it. Yeah. Listen, and before we moved on, this interview, I think it was comedy purposes, but it was also some information. If, like Faith said, you got to read between the lines because he said some very valuable stuff about the entertainment industry that people really need to listen to.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen Katt Williams either. I haven't been seeing
him. And he
him.
barely does interviews.
Yeah, he barely does interviews. So you could tell he really needed to get some stuff off his chest. And I'm happy that, he can release that because, it's a tough world out here.
I recommend watching the full show or listening to the full show. It's 2 hours and 46 minutes that you do not
want to miss.
Not want to miss, and you wouldn't want back. All right.
But on to some great news.
Another
Congratulations are in order, people.
Yeah.
Hailey Bailey, that's her name right.
Hailey Bailey, yeah.
Hailey Bailey reveals she and a YouTuber, DDG, recently welcomed a baby boy named Halo.
Congratulations to them.
Here is what DDG had to say about his baby boy.
Allie had a baby together. I wouldn't have chose no other person in the world to have a child with. We learning. She's a great mom. Before the baby come out, you a little scared. Then once he come out and then you take him home and it's like, damn, he really here. But something just kick in. You just know what to do. It's crazy.
Major props. Major props. First of all, Haley try to hide it as much as she can. That's number one. She hid it pretty well because you saw on the red carpet. You saw TMZ. TMZ was on that like no tomorrow. She tried to hide it. You know, she really couldn't hide it. But at the same time, I think we should respect their privacy, her privacy. And he said that they're not going to post his face anytime soon.
And I respect that.
And I respect that.
I respect that, especially how she came up and how I've been knowing her since she was a Disney star.
Yeah.
So
I remember her from that Tyler Perry movie with
yes.
What's the name? Her what's his name? Shoot.
I remember her from the Tyler Perry movie. I remember her from Austin and Ally.
Austin and Ally. Yeah. And people really remember both of them. Her Chloe and Haley from Grownish. That's what. That's when they really started.
So I totally get and understand why they would like to do that. The first thing that I thought of when they told us the name was Halo.
That's what I say. I wonder because Beyonce is one of them that founded them, and she's part of their her label, Parkwood Entertainment. So that's good because major props. I wonder if Beyonce's the godmother or something.
That would be so.
That would be so dope.
That would be so dope.
But I think it's timing too because she did the Little Mermaid over the summer. She probably got pregnant right after the Little Mermaid was finished.
Yeah,
because that's this timing. Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel like she deserves to have her shine.
Yes.
Too. So
start a family.
Yeah, start a family, and she's doing a lot of stuff. I feel like she wants it to be about her. Let's give her. She just came out with Color Purple too.
Yes,
so.
True. All right, last story.
Jonathan Majors breaks silence in the first interview since guilty verdict.
Yeah, we got audio. What he said. Here's first audio.
Afraid, and I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible?
What's interesting about the jury's verdict, it's so nuanced because they're saying you didn't intend to injure her.
Right.
But the result of your recklessness injured her.
Right.
Were you reckless?
I was reckless with her heart.
Reckless with her heart is crazy.
Reckless with her heart is crazy, but he did share that he was both shocked and afraid after hearing the guilty verdict last month. He also addressed his ex-girlfriend, Grace, say her last name.
Grace Jabari.
Injuries because she did allegedly have a finger and some other injuries.
Here's the audio of his reaction to the injuries.
What happened?
She went to grab the phone. I held the phone. I pulled the phone back. She came on top of me, squeezed my face, slapped me. That's all I remember.
So she ends up with a 1-inch cut behind her ear.
Laceration, yes, ma'am.
Fractured finger.
Yeah.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't cause
I have no
them.
question.
This okay, I'm not trying to be a Dr. Umar, but this is what happens when you're with a white woman. They always take her side, and they always take her side, and he wasn't in the wrong, but it's 2 misdemeanors. He's not going to go to jail, and he's not going to have anything.
You know what I find really funny though?
What?
And I know, to break the ice because it's kind of intention.
Yeah.
He is getting replaced for his movie role on
Marvel. Yeah.
But his first interview was with ABC, and that's both under Disney.
The mouse.
I thought
that's kind of. Look, you're smart. A lot of people don't know a lot about that because ABC is owned by Disney. That's owned by the mouse.
So I really enjoyed his role, but he has a lot going on. I hope he takes some time and heal from that because that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that was the hot report. Coming up at the top of the hour, we got the hot mix of the day, and Hanif, the freshman class president is going to be here on What's Up with Shamai Cook. It is what it is. Good job, Faith. Good job.
Thank you.
You did a good job. Okay. You don't have to worry because you were a little nervous.
I was not little. I was really big.
All right, but you're good. Yeah. It's What's Up with Shamai Cook.
You're listening to What's Hot on NCCU AudioNet.